It's Malara Green, and you're watching the Superwoman Project. Please enjoy this next episode. So, who are you?
I'm Alesha Brown. I am joy. I am fulfilled. I am complete. I am more than enough. I have successfully learned how to turn my pain into my purpose.
Oh man, you are definitely joy. Because every time I see you, I have to smile. So, what is it that you do?
Well, I am an entrepreneur, also a nonprofit executive. For my for-profit business, is everything about words. So that's showing people to actually use their words, to monetize their expertise, to share their story, and to actually share their story. That's the most important thing of what we do.
So, what is important about people actually sharing their stories?
Good question. Because so often in life, we're just taught to just swallow, just deal with it. Swallow it down, keep it in the house. If you're like my age, what goes on in the house stays in the house. So we learn to hide. We learn not to say anything. And we walk around with that burden that eats us like a cancer.
So, how have you... Oh, I just got chills. How are you being the chemotherapy to other people's cancer?
First of all, letting them know their words matter. And it starts with my example. I'll make it short.
Okay.
Part of what saved my life as a child, I'm a child abuse survivor. And part of what stopped me from committing suicide over and over again were the testimony of other survivors I read. So if it were not for those people that were transparent, if it were not for those people telling their story, I may not be here today. So nothing anyone has been through, nothing they've survived, your story, your words are powerful to the person that needs it. So you can't choke it down. You can't hide away. There is a right time for you and your healing and your journey, but it's not something that you're supposed to stay quiet. It is life-saving and it's life-changing for the person that needs to hear it.
Ooh. I'm literally pushing through the chills because I tell people all the time, in order to conceive your purpose, you got to get in bed with your story.
Ooh, come on.
And sometimes we're so ashamed of our stories that we don't want to deal with it. But when you don't deal with it, you're going to continue to repeat that same story over and over and over again because there's been no conclusion.
Yes.
So what I'm hearing from you as the superwoman that you are is that you're helping people write their conclusion to their old book so they can start something new.
Yes.
So for me to you, my goodness, I'm telling you, from the outside looking in, people probably may hear your story, but I don't think that they get how you have turned that pain into purpose. So what would you say to that person that hasn't found the stories to read about survivors or things like that, and they're like 1 second away? What would you tell them?
Whew. Nothing that's living has no value. If you're breathing today, there's opportunity. I don't care how bad it is. You have opportunity. If you have opportunity, there's a chance. If there's a chance, you have power. If you have power, then that means you can change your life to the life you want to live. I always say, we can't control the cards we're dealt at birth, but you can control how you play that game. So if you think you have a losing hand, you can bluff your way to success. Someone else has a winning hand, and they don't realize that, they will lose every time. You are in control now, even if in other parts of your life, maybe you weren't in control then.
Man, so let's end the people with this. What does I'm enough mean to you?
It means everything I need for this journey, because your life's purpose is a journey. And you're just walking through different parts of it until your time on this side of glory is over. You have everything you need for your journey. You lack nothing. Even when it looks like it, you lack nothing. Everything you've always needed is on the inside of you. And if you can walk in that assurance and knowing, hey, it's going to take other people, it's going to take timing, it's going to take other factors, but it's already here. And you can trust yourself.
Man, well, you're definitely a superwoman, and I thank you so much for taking the time out just to share, because so many people need to know that there is healing in their storytelling. So thank you for being a master storyteller, because people are being healed.
Thank you for having me.